Dredge the name, and today there's no real game here, but I'm going to talk about this. So if you don't know, this is there you can see it now on my Xbox. Well, I can turn a light on, maybe that help a little bit. I just cleaned, so bear in mind of that stuff. I'm going to move it in a second. This is a thing for some headsets where they were designed with not a thing on the cord itself. And there's headsets like this that don't come with this, but this one came with it. The box is literally right there, and it comes with it. This is what, hold up. See that right there? That's what that big area is for. So for you little kids who didn't know what that was for, it's for this. You plug it in, and then it snaps in. Listen. Well, if I don't drop you, listen. It snaps in like that, and then you can adjust the audio by this plus and minus. That's the audio level. So mine's on max right now. This is over here. You can't really see it, but that up top is game, and down here's party. Let me see if I can get a better angle on that. My phone's not doing the best because the lighting is horrible right now. Yeah, so the controller means it's game audio, so you can press plus to turn up the game audio. But bear in mind that if you turn up the game audio all the way, you won't be able to hear party. So you have to like get in the middle where it doesn't echo. I like this headset a lot. It's great. I like it. The only issue with it is it will take control of my controller. I've been having issues ever since I've used this headset with this add-on. Because the headset came with the add-on, so I've just been using it with the add-on. My controller at random times will cut off and then back on, as if it's trying to connect or the battery's dead, which is not. I just changed the battery recently. And in the middle of playing games at just random intervals, it will just shut off for a couple seconds and come back, and then at some points it will shut off and not come back. It will just blink. And so the issue behind it is this right here. Controllers nowadays, well, like I said before, I want to make sure my audio's all the way up. Okay, it's all the way up. Keep in mind that the older controllers, they used to just take it and not a little headphone jack here. Yeah, or some controllers only had the headphone jack in the middle. That's cheaply made controllers. The good controllers are these. They have the thing right here. This is an OG controller because it's an OG Xbox. But most controller nowadays that you order will just have this piece right here, either on either side or in the middle or whatever. And some of them may have this, but a lot of people don't even know. Like, people play Xbox, they're like, oh, what's this for? What's this? Some special kind of mic? No, it's an add-on for a mic. It's this right here. All it is allows you to control your audio levels and mute yourself if you need to. If your headset does not have a thing, a volume thing or a mute thing on the headset itself, which it does not. But like I was saying earlier, I get to snap in again. If you have this nowadays, it messes with the controller, while before it didn't used to. It does, because like I said, it acts like it's not connecting. I wish I could have like proof, but I don't want to wait here for like hours on end just to show you, because it could take another hour, who knows. It just happened just before I started recording. It will try to like disconnect, but as soon as you unplug this, it's fine. But as soon as you plug it back in, it's giving an issue. So it's a hardware issue with the controller and this add-on for the headset. These add-ons used to be the only way to communicate to people with headsets. From what I remember, I could be wrong. There could have still been the little mic thing over here, but I'm pretty sure it was just this add-on. And then controllers over time just put the little input into the controller. But from what I remember, this add-on was always on my controllers that I played with or used or anything beyond that. And excuse me. And the reason why I know that is because every controller that I've used prior to this one is a main controller because it's heavier. It's, you know, actually it's made for Xbox compared to these other brands that say they're made for Xbox when really they're just cheapo knockoffs of a controller. But this is the one that came, not with this console, but I think it might have. I don't know. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, if you have one of these and you have a headset like mine, you kind of have to use it because you don't want to go into your settings and be like, oh, hold up, I gotta go to my party and mute myself. And you just click the button here. Now it's muted. But the thing is, right, if you don't have this plugged in, you can't do it with this headset. Because look, all cord. There's not one piece of this tangled there. There's not one piece of this that has a little, oh, it just did it. I kind of caught it. Not really. It just did it. Very briefly. You can rewind the video back to then when I was coming to this. You will see it blink. It just did it. Anyway, it does that because of this. Because the hardware from these two devices, these two things, don't like each other that much, I'm assuming. Because I used to use these add-ons all the time. But clearly now, controllers nowadays only want you to use the little audio input that's under this part right here. The little audio jack hole. I don't know. Really, this video is just me griping about how I'm having issues with not even like, it's not hardware that's really the issue, it's just this piece right here. It's making the issue. Because again, I can unplug this and have a perfectly good controller. But as soon as I plug this in, at random times, and I did catch it, very briefly I did catch it, it cut off. It will just cut off at random and come back. Or cut off and not come back. There was one point where I literally had to, actually 3 times now, I've had to reconnect this controller to my console by doing the you know how people do the thing right here, the little button. You can't see, it's black, but this button right here. That's what I had to do. And it made me mad. Really mad. Because every time I was in the middle of doing something. Anyway, this was really just a video about me griping about it. If you have any suggestions at all what to do, other than plug the headset itself, because I can't unplug this part from this, plug the headset from itself into the controller, let me know. Because other than that, yeah, it would make my life harder, but I could get through it. I would prefer to have this piece though, because it came with the headset, but I don't know. What are your thoughts? Anyway, that does it for this video. So, like the video if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and catch me in the next video. So, in case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.